Well, good afternoon and welcome. Welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Fox Chair, on the panel this evening, this afternoon. It's my mate Bridgeman. How we doing, Bridge?
Well done for changing the time of the day. Well done.
That's that Fox, isn't it?
Good afternoon. I know it's him. It's Murder Polish. He's Murder Polish, let me tell you. But is that everything's okay with you? You had a smashing time?
Top, mate. Looking forward to the ball game. Big game for us, as you said. Biggest game of the season, I believe.
Biggest game of the season, pal.
You've got my team, mate.
Hold on, pal. Somebody at the door. Hold on.
All
sorry.
right, okay. We've also been joined by Fox, who's joined us. How we doing, Fox? I believe you've got the team, brother.
I have indeed. It's Alan McGregor in goal. Taverner, Goldson, Hollander and Barisic. Midfield of Kamara, Aribo and Davis. And up front, Roof, Hadji and Morelos. Substitutes are McLaughlin, Bassey, Balogun, Patterson, Zungu and Barker, Kent, Defoe and Itten.
Big talking point would be Hadji in for Kent.
Aye, I would think so. Aye.
Kent. Yeah.
I think the dropping of Ryan Kent's a big talking point of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I've also got the St Mirren team, if you would like that.
Yeah, once Bridge stops making a racket, yeah, you carry on.
St Mirren team is the same lineup as in the cup game. It's Alnick in goal, a back four of Tate, Shaughnessy, McCarthy and Fraser. A middle five of Mason, Ernahan, Hayes, McGrath and Connolly, with John Abika up front.
So they'll be playing the same 5-4-1, 4-5-1, whatever. Yeah, same.
Aye, I think they'll be doing the sitting back and closing us down. I think Rangers' biggest weapon today could be moving the ball quickly and not giving them time to settle into their routine all the time.
What's your thoughts on the Kent before Bridgeman's backwards? What's your thoughts on Kent, mate?
I mean, he hasn't been exactly startling in the last few weeks, but he still does a job in the team, Kent. He draws defenders to him. I don't know whether Hadji can manage to do the same job on the left, but we'll need to wait and see. He's had a good couple of games, Hadji, scored a few goals, so probably deserves to be in.
You're assuming that Morelos is playing through the middle then? Could
Morelos
through the middle and kept the buff coming in for the left, which he's done in the past?
It could be. It's a mobile front three.
Okay, I'll give that. Are you back with us, Bridge?
Sorry about that once again. Shocking.
That's all right, mate. That's all right, mate.
Yes, very interesting team. And the way you were asking just a minute ago there about, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Morelos playing in front of Roof and Hadji, and I wouldn't be surprised if he was actually playing behind them, Roof and Hadji. Yeah, our manager's got a really good way of doing things. But that team we've got, and I know Kent's in the bench, but he's been getting absolutely battered the last couple of games. Absolutely battered. And the referees never watched it for them at all, not once. So I hope he gets on the second half and shows his magic. And maybe this is a holding team at the front for the first 45 minutes.
I don't, mate. I hope we're putting Massey and Parson on because we're 5-0 up at half time.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just meaning
I'm not greedy.
No, I know. Don't blame me.
I'm not greedy, but as you first and foremost says, it's a 3-pointer today. That's what it's all about. All right, we'll go to the team. At a talking point. I think somebody on the show mentioned it. They took Kent out the firing line last night. I can't remember. We were busy with callers, but somebody did mention that. I'll see if I can wrap my brain, see who it was. But everybody's pretty close with the team. I think that's Jimmy owes me a large iron brew already, Fox.
Were you pretty near the team? Did you suggest Hadji would be in, your all-time favourite player?
I'd had you. I'd 10 out of 11, mate. I get 10 out of 11. Yeah.
Up until the front three, the team more or less picked itself, didn't it?
Well, most of the callers last night had
Balogun
playing, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's every week. Let's get the team right. It just shows you. So, if people want to join us, Bridgeman, what's the number? Or Fox, what's the number, mate?
The number is 0141 356 1972.
Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online. You've got it on the call, the old school boy. If you phone in, hang up and we will phone you back. And just wait, we will bring you into the conversation. I am a positive team. Obviously, Roof, Hadji started scoring goals. Be good if maybe Alfie could get one just for his confidence, Fox.
Love Alfie scoring, mate. He's had a bit of a drought for a wee while, but he's capable of scoring at any time. And we don't depend on him as much as we have done in the previous couple of seasons. Ruth is scoring plenty of goals. Hadji scoring, Aribo, and even Glenn Kamara has thrown in me a goal as well recently.
Yeah, I think that's sorry?
Oh, carry on, Rich.
I was going to say that Morelos, when he came on the other night, I thought he was absolutely outstanding. For the 10 minutes he was on, he was excellent. Took him maybe a minute or two just to get a grip of the pitch and what was doing with it. But then he started and he had them on toast at times. Had them on toast. And see these wee bits where he can grab the ball and run 10, 15 yards with the ball, push it back or even take it forward. He was putting the ball through the legs. He was not megging them for a laugh. Seriously, I thought he'd have... See, you know, if he'd have been on in there 15 minutes, he would have been man of the match. What a player. I think he's a fabulous player.
Enough about me. What about Morelos?
I thought he was great, seriously. And yes, I agree. It would be wonderful if he could get a goal today.
Just for his confidence, Bridger.
Yeah.
You know, just for his confidence. I mean, that one at Tannadice when he screwed it by the post when he had a right good shot and he was inches wide, and then he had the bad miss against St Johnstone when he's going to hit the target, you know. Similar situations in the park, but different chances altogether, Fox. I just think it'd be good for the team if he gets a goal for me.
It'd be good for Alfie if he gets a goal, mate. He does seem to be lacking a wee bit of confidence when he gets a chance in front of goal, especially in the last game when he was through 1-1 late on in the game. I think last year he'd have stuck that away, but when he gets a chance in front of goal, especially in the last game. Who was that? Was that me? Double talk there?
You're talking to yourself. Carry on. I think it was a bridge. But you carry on.
Is he having a bit of a nightmare, aye?
I think. I'm not one for... I think he was at some kind of...
swingers party.
Some kind of rave yesterday.
Yeah, a pair of shockers.
And just their medication for the people there would cause the drug squad to get involved. And that's illegal medication.
Have you had that new jab for COVID? Is that what it is, Bridge?
I'm first in the queue for that.
Obviously, there's side effects. We're suffering for them, Fox. If I was a betting man, I bet he's got a big rolling sausage or a rolling ham in front of him, and that's his problem. He can't multitask.
Plate of soup probably at this
Plate
time.
of soup with some bread.
What a pair user.
All right. We've been joined by Scott. How we doing, Scott? Oh, he was there. No, he's not. He'll be right back with us. Hopefully we'll be in a second. I'm liking the team. Scott's with us. How we doing, Scott?
How you doing, Ox? Yeah.
All right, mate. I've not spoke to you, so Merry Christmas, mate. I hope
Aye, same to you all, guys. Hope you all had a good Christmas.
Same to you. Same to you, Scott.
A unique Christmas, mate. A unique Christmas.
Yeah, aye, certainly was, aye.
What are you thinking of the team, mate?
I thought I'll maybe come back in today. I'm not surprised Kent's dropped out the team. He certainly can't doubt his work rate. He's been doing a lot of chasing back for the team and covering. He's just missing a wee bit of maybe confidence, a bit like Morelos. Obviously, Hagi's got to be brimming with confidence. He scored 3 goals in the last 3 games. Good to see Davis playing. I know there was a bit of debate about whether Zingle maybe we can, but I can't see. I thought Davis would play today, and he'll obviously play on Saturday as well. I think he makes his tick, and Kamara as well. I don't think they two played in the last game, so it's a strong team, and I think Morelos coming back as well will hold the ball up a wee bit better when we played them the last time. But you know the way they're going to play anyway, and the manager's shouting for penalties even before the game started. Which
classless individual, mate.
I can't believe some of the nonsense I've heard the last 2 or 3 days for the Hibs game. Unbelievable.
Don't worry about it. But is that how many changes is that we've got? So
3.
obviously Helander and Barisic are playing. Stephen Davis is back in for Zunga.
Kamara, I don't think played, did he?
Balogun played it the last time he played it, and then obviously it was Arfield and Aribo and
Itten was up front, wasn't he?
Zunga, and then there was Itten, Kent and Roof, wasn't it? So there's nearly half a team of changes, isn't there?
I think they're all positive changes, but Ox, you know what I mean?
Would you say that's pretty much for arguably getting close to our first 10, 11, 12 players that he's picked at the moment?
Yeah, I would say so. There was a debate, I think, between Kent and Hagi, I would think, but I think I know a lot of people have been saying Kent's been off the boil, but that'll happen to wingers, but you can't fault his work rate and the application he's been putting in. Especially, I think, like the Hibs game in the last couple of games before that, got to chase back getting the ball, but maybe he's just dropping them out because he normally comes alive against you know who, and maybe that's what he's hoping for.
Yeah. Fox, what we don't know is we don't know if he's maybe got a wee knock or something. He's fit enough to play, but you're just making sure you keep him as fresh as possible. That's what you don't know. You never know, is it? It's a punter.
No, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but I think it's more a keeping them for Saturday's game, mate. I think we really need Ryan Kent excels against them, and I think we're making sure 100% he's okay for that game, where it'll be an open game of football instead of the condensed game that we'll get this afternoon.
All right, are you pleased to see Morelos back, Scott?
Yeah, I thought he might have actually played on Saturday. Forget what day it is this time. I think it was Saturday. I thought he might have come back for that game. But good to see him back. And as everybody's been saying, everybody's just dying for him to get a goal. And a couple, hopefully a 1 or 2 of the day. And then we're all dying for him to score against Hartmoor across the city. So I am glad to see him back. I thought when he came on against Hibs, he done quite well. And as I say, I think he holds the ball up a wee bit better, which helps us get up the park a bit more. But the last game, we were totally controlling it, and we lost the penalty, and we seemed to kind of lose our way a wee bit.
A mad 20 minutes, mate. A mad 20
minutes. We did, which is going to happen, obviously. You can't win every game, but I know we're all disappointed about it, but 3 points today and then move on. That's the big one in Saturday.
Here. It's a big 3 points, Foxy boy, yeah?
Well, it's essential we get 3 points today going into the game on Saturday. And this game's every bit as important as the game on Saturday is anyway. Rangers today will need to go about their work diligently and get the result that we're all craving for.
All right, we'll be joined by Andy Phillips. Afternoon, Andrew.
Good afternoon. That's a decent enough team, that. I'm not surprised with Kent, right enough, but that might just give him a wee kick up there for getting in Saturday and coming on producing what we expect of him. Like midfield sound, that line's okay, so right attitude. Let's see what happens.
I don't think it's far away for the team that most people picked. Maybe they might have had Kent in and maybe not had, a different permutation, but it's pretty close.
What we're thinking, like, with Adji, like that, was that 3 games in a row he's played, didn't he? If he gets some kind of run, do you think he might pick up a wee bit better and start to show what a lot of guys are expecting for him?
Well, football's a strange game, mate. If he scored 3 games in a row, if he scores the next 3 games in a row, somebody might have to eat their heart.
Mm-hmm. I think Paul will be enjoying this, wouldn't he?
What was that, Scott?
I'm saying me.
Me and all, mate.
No, it's Oxford has got to eat his hat, more than his hat.
A slice of
That's for
humble.
sure.
A big slice of humble with cream and top it.
The boy's playing brilliantly, boys. He's playing out his skin, and he's doing everything we want him to do. And if he can score another couple of goals, my goodness gracious, his ratings will go even higher. I think he's in a really good time at the moment. You can see he's young, or youngish, shall we say. He sort of runs himself right into the ground, and if you change him somewhere around about the 80-minute mark, you'll do well, because you can see he's just ever run out of legs, But brilliant, nevertheless, great.
Goals change careers, Andy. Goals.
Definitely. I mean, he's got something, but like I said, I'm in the same camp as you. We're still looking there. I think he just needs to bulk up a wee bit more, but he's definitely got something. Long may it continue, because obviously if he's doing that every week, then it's helping the team. It's taking us the place that we want to be. I'm glad we didn't pick that Zunger for midfield late enough. As I say, we've got to give him time to settle in. But I was a bit worried when we come up with possible playing him, because when he got bumped against St Mirren and that guy took him out, that he should have got sent off for. That wouldn't have led to the penalty, but he seemed to die after that, didn't he? When he put that tackle on him, he didn't want to know.
It was a bad tackle. You're right. Up until that point, he was controlling again, mate. Look, I think you will see him at some point in the day, mate. I don't think you will. Whether it's the last 10 minutes or the last half an hour, only time will tell, but you will see him.
Yeah, well, hopefully we're 2 or 3 up then when we introduce him, you know what I mean? But I think it'll be a tight game. But I think, we come out with the right attitude. I'm glad that we're back up there so soon, because it's a chance to right the wrong straight away, isn't it?
I just think it's all about the 3 points, Scott. That's gone. Yeah. You can't change it. It's all about the day.
Absolutely.
And what do you think about the manager saying?
Your name's
sorry, pal. Sorry.
Scott's you can come in next.
I think the thing with Hadji as well is we're all frustrated because we know there's a player in there, and I think maybe getting a couple of goals as well that'll help. But you can see his confidence is growing, and he's usually good at getting free kicks around the box as well, which we've got for the ammunition with that. So I think that'll help as well today. But it's just 3 points today. I'm not 1-0 or end. I'll take. Let's move on to them. This will probably be a hard game for us on Saturday. Will be, I think.
Potentially in some respects, aye. Bridgman, in you come, bro.
Excuse me. I was just going to ask you, what did you think of the comments by their manager regarding referees not giving? Not a penalty conceded by Rangers.
They get one in their last game.
No, and he was talking about in the league specifically. Of course, he opened his mouth and I think somebody's probably chipped him for saying that. However, he was talking about the league. And I'm saying, well, when was the last time a team was in the league in our box a number of times enough to get penalties? There's not very many happen, is there? Not very many.
No. And by the way, if they knew the rules of the game, they'd have known that even if potentially the Hadji one was never a penalty anyway, it would have been an indirect free kick. Anyway, we've been joined by Bear down under. BDU. How we doing, Bear?
Good evening, Ox. Good evening, lads. How are you today?
All right, mate. Merry Christmas. How's everything in your part of the world, mate?
Yeah, we're doing pretty well. A bit different to what you guys are going through over there. Condolences. I hope everything gets us back up and running as soon as it can. But no, just still enjoying watching the Rangers. And been still listening to Rangers radio as ever. And loving the work that you guys have been doing.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. What do you think of the team today, mate?
Well, as I think it was mentioned before, I think apart from Helander, I think the whole the defence and midfield picks itself. It just leaves the front free. I like what he's done with Kent. I think he should have been pulled out maybe a wee bit even earlier. I was a bit surprised that he stayed on as long as he did. Well, I think he played the last game there. And I like that he's brought in that front three of Morelos, Roof and Hadji. I think it'd be hard to not start Hadji considering was it 3 goals in the last 3 games, is that right?
He scored against Poznan, then he scored against... Was it Poznan? Did he score against Poznan? Then he scored against, obviously, St Johnstone, and then he got the goal against...
That's right. Well, I think if it was you, you would be pretty gutted if you didn't get another start, would you? Considering when you look at I'm a big Ryan Kent fan, but I don't think he's done enough to be warrant being that first name in the team sheet. I think this might hopefully give a wee bit of a kick up the backside. But we all know that he turns up usually in all fun games. So, but this is a massive game today. This is just about getting 3 points. I'll take a Bridgeman going into Saturday. This is all this is about. This is just about getting the 3 points in the bag, and let's hope that you never know what's going to happen at the other side of the city as well, considering what's happened this week with Dundee United. I'm actually pretty positive that something might go that side as well, guys.
Cool. I hope so. Bridgeman, people are just joining us, mate. Have you got the team?
I have the team here, pal. No problem. And the team is McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Helander and Barisic. Kamara, Aribo and Davis. Roof, Hadji and Morelos. Substitutes McLaughlin, Bassey, Balogun, Patterson, Zungu, Barker, Kent, Defoe and Itten. Strong team.
Strong team, strong bench. Andy?
Yeah, well, like I say, going forward, we should have enough. The attitude's right. We'll be okay. I think it's steady. I think they're down under a good point there with Kent, right enough, because Stevie Gerrard's been kind of warning him for the last 4 or 5 games. We were taking him off. So this might just be the right kick for him. Get him in there and probably get on second half, show a little bit and then get him ready for Saturday. But it's all about a day, really, isn't it? We don't want to be blowing up today here. We must get the points here. I don't matter who they get it or how they get it, as long as they get it. Mind positive and we'll be okay. I think if we can set ourselves up for that, then we can talk about the other one that's coming round the corner. But that's a strong team. That team should take care of them. We've got the better players. We know what we're up against. Now, just get the quality and the craft to break them down and we'll be okay. That's all we can really say. We're just waiting now to get it on, aren't we, and just get it done. Going forward, we should be all right with this team. I'd be very surprised. You can never say never in football, but very surprised if we went and blobbed there twice in such a short space of time. That would shock me, definitely. And it would worry me a wee bit as well.
I'm sure it would affect your mood this evening.
Oh, definitely. Aye, definitely.
That's for sure.
Just for the people that's joined, due to popular demand and people want to go at Mr. Fox with a hammer, I think. There will be 3 Rangers radio shows today. 3. This one after as normal, and then we will have a show at 8 o'clock previewing the Old Firm fixture. There you go. Every day's like Christmas Day on here, Foxy boy.
Can you please repeat that?
No. Did you get your memo?
No.
That means you're not selected.
So there's this show and there's an after show, post game show. Yeah?
Yes.
And then one at 8 o'clock tonight.
Yes.
Magic. That's it.
Did you get your memo?
No.
Well, what does that tell you?
Didn't tell me anything.
Fox, tell him.
I never got it.
Exactly.
You'll be on as normal, Bridge.
You've got the right accent.
Excellent.
No, if you never got the memo, you're no on, Bridge. That's what he's trying to say to you. So in other words, he either forgot about you or he never selected you.
And then 1 at 8 o'clock.
Well, that's good. We're happy.
Right, okay, we'll be joined by Denver, Bernie. Somebody's got the show and I think it might be Denver. How we doing, Denver?
Hi, doing all right, guys, yourself?
Aye, brilliant, mate. Merry Christmas to you, mate. No spoke to you.
Aye, and you. Everyone went well, guys. Everyone did a good Christmas. Santa was good to y'all.
Aye.
Aye, it was a bit different, Denver. It was a bit different this year.
Aye, it was only the three of us in the house and that was it. So, but that's all right. We did a lot of FaceTime back to Scotland and all that stuff, so it's all good. I hear there's a few changes in the team, is that right?
Bridgeman will give you the team. Bridgeman will give
All right,
you
Bridgeman.
Hi, Denver. How are you doing? All right?
Doing all right. Freezing my arse off here, though. It's fine.
Right, here's the team, Denver. It's McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Helander and Barisic. Kamara, Aribo and Davis. Roof, Hadji and Morelos. Substitutes. McLaughlin, Bassey, Balogun, Patterson, Zungu, Barker, Kent, Defoe and Itten.
Excellent. Couple of good wee changes there. Still a right strong team, though, Bridge, yeah?
I would say so. Looks a good sturdy team.
Aye. We just need to keep the foot on the accelerator there if we get a goal in front. No slack off like we did that last game.
That's right, mate. That's the big learning curve for the game the last time, mate. It's not about sitting at 1-0, it's about finishing the game, you're right.
Aye, that's it. You know, because we've proved it a couple of times, you know, you get that second goal and then that you can relax a wee bit then, you know. But aye, it sounds like a good team, man. Obviously, it's only 7:30 in the morning here, so I'll not get to see the game until later on the night. I'm doing in a
What
place
was your temperature, Denver?
minus
Sorry,
16
the person you called.
centigrade.
Minus 16. Pops, you fancy a bit of that?
That's the same temperature as it is where I live, mate. It's about minus 16 here as well.
I'm doing in a
Sorry,
place.
guys, can I jump in there?
On you go.
Where have you got, Bird Down Under? What's your temperature?
I'm sitting at 10:30 at night, sitting at 28 degrees at 10:30 at night, posting my balls off. Sorry about that.
Your fridge, Denver.
Turn your central heating down.
Can I send my boys there to you to warm them up? Well down under.
And by the way, they're feds, Denver. I'm going with Bird Down Under, no with you.
Oh, man. So we're confident for a result today, aye?
Yeah, I'll let Andy for leads under that. Andy, confident?
I'm confident we're going to get the result today. Yeah, like I said, I'd be surprised if we blobbed that so close to it right enough. And I think we know what's on the line here. You know, this game sets up for hopefully what we're hopefully going to achieve at the weekend there. So, yes, confident, definitely. I think it'll be tight, but I think we'll win.
I'm just hearing that Livingston versus Aberdeen's been postponed on the plastic pitch because of a frozen pitch. It can only happen in Scotland. You know?
Just these universal pitches that last forever and blah, 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 blah. They're the greatest things in sliced bread. And now it's frosted over.
They should get dragged across the coals, mate.
Every one of them, sure.
Every one of them, mate. Ridiculous. Anyway, confidence, Scott, is that a word you would use?
Yeah, I'm not overly confident today, Alex, but as I said before, if we play, we win the game. And there's made a good point there about 1-0 up. I think it 1-0 the last time we seemed to sit back a wee bit, but go and get the second goal like we did at St Johnstone. Put the game to bed early on, and then we can bring guys, maybe take Davis off, bring Zungo in. Hopefully that's the way ahead anyway. Hopefully today, and we can maybe take some players off and keep them for Saturday. But as I said, it'll be a tough game. But how times have changed. A couple of weeks ago, everybody was 4-0, 5-0, and now we take a Bridge, man.
We're getting tense. We're getting nervous. It's
Okay,
it's squeaky bum time, Bird Down Under.
Absolutely, Ox, mate. I wasn't until I was I think listening to the show, the last show there, when it was we were sitting at 20 games with 18 to go. So I was sitting at.
Right.
Well, that's when you start looking for another 18 Bridgemans. But I'm looking for two things today, and I'm looking for a win. But I'm also looking for a wee bit of performance and potentially a goal by Morelos to get his confidence up. Because if it was me today, if Scotty Arfield would have been fit, I wouldn't even have had Morelos in that team today. I would have put Aribo in the front, in the forward left, with Roof in the middle and Hadji in the right, and put Arfield in there. I just don't think he looks, what we need for Alfredo. And I'm really hoping, I'm a big fan of him. And I think we need him, especially at this time of the year. We need to start getting him back to what we know him all of, because let's be honest, when you look at him as a calendar year, he's not really been that great in the league, has he? But we've still got a lot of games to play. There's still a lot of football, and Alfredo can play a big part in that. And I just really want to see him getting back to being the Alfredo that we all know and love.
Fox has always loved him, haven't you, Fox?
Aye, I have indeed. Can I ask you a question? Doing a Bridgeman be in the Urban Dictionary next year? Do you think that'll be a new phrase?
Doing a Bridgeman, would that be for going on mute, or would that be for a 1-0 win?
I think doing a Bridgeman covers everything, mate. Everything under the sun.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, I think we've been joined by Ross. Afternoon, Ross.
Hi guys, how you doing? Merry Christmas to you all.
Merry Christmas, Ross. Did you get everything you wanted?
Hi, the message, she was good too, so she was. So I can't ask for any more.
All right, mate. Too much information, mate. What do you think of the team?
I think the team's good today. I think it was maybe right in dropping Kent. He's not really been at it for a few weeks. Also, probably the way that they'll set up as well. I think we need a wee bit more. We'll not have that much room to run in behind. So I think still playing Hadji, he deserves his place as well. So no, I think it's right. I think it's good.
All right. I think universally we've all agreed that Kent's not been brilliant, Ross, but we're still surprised he's been too good.
Well, I just think Ox. I don't think I know his work rate's been there, but I just think that he's just maybe not been at it, and it's maybe right that other people maybe deserve to be in there. Ahead of him, I don't know, but I think he'll be in. I think he'll be back in next week, but I do think that.
You're right. It'd be interesting to see how it pans out. But if Hadji gets a goal and Morelos scores a goal, the manager's got a headache.
Well, that's the thing.
He's got a headache, hasn't he? Oh,
Was that a me, Ox?
Aye. I thought you were away getting an cold drink there.
No, mate, I was too busy raging at Ross, telling us how much his missus treated him his Christmas. It's not showing off, Anyway, can you repeat that question there, Ox?
The manager, if everything goes to plan today and Morelos does well and Ruth and Hadji do well, he's got a headache for Saturday. Oh,
look, that's what I was actually thinking. I think Hadji's the easy guy to pull out the team. I think if we don't get a performance for Hadji today, he's the easy victim. However, if he again chips in with a goal, and let's be honest, that his positioning and the way he sometimes gets pushed off the ball during the game, it's not really impressive at times, but his stats are giving the manager a headache. And if he ends up getting another goal, to me, still Roofs, and he's a guy I want through the middle at this stage. And I still think Morelos is the main man, but he's not sure enough for me. But as you say, I think Kent's definitely in there with what he's done in the past. But that's a fair call. It's going to be interesting to see what happens after this game.
That'll be interesting. But obviously we need to do the business today, Scott. First and foremost, Bridgeman, a treble Bridgeman, a quadruple Bridgeman, whatever it is, as long as we get the result, we move on.
3 points is the biggest thing today, Ox. We all know that. I know the performances. We always like to see a performance, but no, 3 points today. Good to see Aribo again. He looks as though he's coming back to form again. He's been excellent the last 2 games. I just think he's a fabulous footballer to watch. His touch, his movement, his skill on the ball. So hopefully, I think it's going to be as type of game today. It's going to be tight, and hopefully him and Hadji can make the impact they had against the Murrow game, because I'm expecting a kind of similar game today as well. I don't think they'll commit much, and I think that's maybe how Hollander's playing as well. Cause
this is the Vodafone voice.
Played at the weekend, and for pace obviously, but Hollander's more a defender. I think we'll need him more today. But 3 points and move on. I still think we'll win 3-0, but.
Go on, take that. I'd bite your hand off for that now before it. Oh, Foxy boy, I'd bite your hand off for that.
Certainly would. Do you think it's also maybe in the manager's thoughts that the game will be very tight for probably the first 60 minutes, and if we get in front and Mirren have got to come out, and then he'll bring Kent on when there's a bit of space for him to move into, when they come out looking for to get maybe an equaliser against us or something.
Good thinking, Fox. Good thinking. Bridgeman, had you thought about that?
Yeah, I thought he would bring God, what's happened there? Oh my God!
Good thinking, Fox. Good thinking, Bridgeman.
I think they'll bring Kent on at half time. That's what I think he'll do.
You don't get many substitutions at half time, mate, do you?
But I think he will. I think he'll be short, sharp. That team will do the business. Any demolition work needing done, they'll do it. And then he'll bring in 5 substitutes. I mean, he'll space them over. I think Kent could come in straight at half time. That's what I think.
Okay, all right, be interesting. All right. Aye, it'll be interesting. Look, but if we do it here, I'm not saying our attitude was poor. I mean, if you think back, Big Golson scored a cracking goal against them Monday, didn't he? We started the game fine the last time.
We started off, like I say, well there. It looked like we were going to steamroller, and I think we took it for granted. But I think the turning point in that game was when that guy didn't get sent off for what he did on Zonga. And then 10 minutes later, he went and got the penalty, didn't he? It was him that claimed the penalty. So, it's gone now, right enough. And what they did there, we should know now. We should be ready for this. We know what's in front of us is now. Come on, get in there and get him. That's what I'm looking for. I take a Bridge any day of the week here, right enough. But it's about getting these 3 points, as we said, right enough. But you can't get any prices for big scores. I looked this morning, terrible.
Was it? Anyway, we'll be joined by another caller, afternoon caller. How are we doing?
Hey, lads, how you doing? Merry Christmas to you all.
Merry Christmas. What's your name, mate?
Robert, mate. First time viewer, first time caller in Norman.
All right, Robert. Nice for you to come on, mate. What's on your mind?
No, I was just to touch on your point about obviously Saturday. Like, do you actually think that Gerrard will have a headache? Because, in my opinion, I don't think we should start Morelos at all. Just because of obviously the form he's in, the form Roof's been in. Kent's obviously a starter for me, and Hadji on the right. I would honestly 100% go with Roof up front. All
right. I don't see quite Roof as having the presence that Alfie's got at number 9.
No, I don't disagree with that, mate. No, I mean, like, obviously.
But the stats tell you at this moment in time he's a better goal scorer than Morelos.
Aye. If we're wanting goals, I would go with Roof. Obviously, Alfie's presence up front has rattled defences multiple times this season, but like, I don't know, man. I would go with Roof, I think. But the most important thing is obviously getting 3 points a day and on.
We have to. It's difficult, mate, but we're going to have to part Saturday for a couple of hours.
Oh, aye, definitely, man.
But I get your point. But first and foremost, I'm hoping Morelos, Hadji, and Roof all do the business today, and the manager's got a headache, a good headache, yeah.
Oh, aye, definitely, aye. It's something I've not had for a couple of seasons, and this season I don't want to call it an odds because there's still a lot of football to be played, but like I'm more confident this season that we will get 55, and they're crumbling. You know what I mean? Across the road, and it's brilliant to watch.
Wait a minute, mate. They're beating Hamilton and Ross County. They're World Trophy.
I know, man.
Turned into Barcelona again.
I know. Right, how's the game going to go for you today, Robert? Give us a score. Who's getting the goals for us? Come on.
I think it's going to be tight. Going on, obviously, the last time we played them. I can see he's maybe edging it 2-0, but honestly, it doesn't matter how many we win with 3 points is the main thing. You don't get extra points for goals.
And who's getting the goals? Morelos double?
I'd say Hadji and maybe Morelos.
All right, okay.
Maybe.
But
we'll see. These to see, but attitude turns up with the day, innit?
Aye, his head's going to be on. I mean, when you go back to the Dundee United game, I don't know what happened there, but obviously he was lucky not to get sent off. Could have been sent.
I know. I've said to a few of my pals that even though he's not scoring goals, like I've watched most of the games he's played, and his work rate, to me, it looks as if he's been asked to play a different role this season. Well, he's been asked to drop deeper.
He definitely has, mate. He's linking the play. He's coming out.
Aye.
He pulls the centre off, so then he tries to go in late. He's definitely playing a slightly different position.
Oh, aye, definitely, man. Right,
so you went for 2-0. What are you going for, Scott?
3-0.
3-0. Who's getting the goals for you, Scott?
Well, hopefully Morelos. I would maybe a Barisic free kick and Ruth.
Okay, I'll put you down for a 1-0, Bridge, all right?
Hold it. Yes, a 1-0 for the Bridgeman. 1-0 today.
Andy for Leeds?
Yeah, I'm going for a tight 2-0, 2-1 with Morales and Ruth to get the goals.
Okay, bear down under.
I'm going for a 3-1. I'm going for Barisic, Hadji and Ruth. For the famous, of course.
Mr. Fox.
2-0 for the Rangers. Taverner with both goals.
Okay, Taverner with both goals.
Well, that's his favourite. He's his favourite.
That's a Fox's love child, that one.
You're absolutely right. Spot on there, down under.
Yeah,
spot on.
Has anybody else chuckled when Hadji's trying to get in on the free kicks? And Barisic and Tav have just swatted them away, isn't they? Right, okay, listen, thanks for joining us. Just give a wee shout out to the Rangers supporters Erskine appeal. Obviously, we've done our bit for them when we had the football card for the ball. They're having a virtual donating into the bin, into the bucket, because obviously some of the big events have had to be cancelled because of COVID. You'll find it on Just Giving at RSEA2. Yeah, anybody's got a few quid lying about, a couple of pounds, some change, worthy cause. They're just having as if they were doing a bucket of the game, trying to raise some money to make up for their shortfall. Listen, thanks for listening. We'll be back approximately 15 minutes after the final whistle with the second of a 3-part trilogy of Rangers Radio today. Take it away, All School Blue.
From Argyle, so young, to Glasgow City, they come, seeking fortune and a new way of life. How could they know ambitions would grow? Such a beautiful story, and here's how it goes. For lives had a dream to start a football team. They had no money, no kid, not even a ball. They still carried on. The Rangers were born. 54 titles, we're still going strong. So hoist up your Rangers flags, sing with your heart and voice, celebrate the greatest club in the world. Let our history show what we already know. We are the Rangers, the greatest of all. They had no money, no kid, not even a ball. They still carried on. The Rangers were born. 54 titles, we're still going strong. Oh, that's had our dream to start a football team. They had no money, no kit, not even a ball. They still carried on. The Rangers were born. 54 titles, but still going strong. 54 titles, we're still going strong.